Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Stories from Motorsports International, and today we have Mario Dominguez with us. Hey, how you doing?
Doc, how are you? Very happy to be with you in your show.
Thank you very much. We're glad to have you. Yeah, we start these with a question, which is where are you originally from?
I'm from Mexico City. I was born here.
Were you raised there too?
Did I race here too? Yes, I raced in Mexico many years. I started racing go-karts here. And then I raced in the States, and then I came back and I did many different championships like Formula 3, Formula 3000, uh, prototypes. And then after I won the Formula 3 championship in Mexico, I went to Indy Lights in the US.
Nice. What was your karting days like?
They were, I guess, the best in my life. It was just so much fun. I had a great time with my father, trying to win races with limited resources. And it was just an amazing time. Many years, of course, where I learned the most, and also was able to race in three world championships in Europe, which were a big learning experience. So definitely, I would say the best years of my life.
Great to hear. What's your funniest karting memory?
Oh my God, I had a lot. I have a lot. So many. I guess one of them. One time I was racing and I flipped over, landed on my head, and after that I don't remember anything. But they say I unflipped the go kart. I got in again, and I finished the race. And it's funny because I was like a little bit, I guess, disorientated by the crash for like 3 days. So I couldn't remember stuff, and flashbacks would come back, and 2 days after, I would still ask my father, "Hey, what happened in the race? Did I win? No, no, you flipped." And I kept asking those questions, so it was kind of funny.
I see what you mean. It's good that you emerged from that unscathed.
Yeah, I know. Well, I hope so.
Yeah. What's the biggest race you've won?
The biggest race I've won, I would say, would probably be the Grand Prix of Miami in Champ Car. That's definitely one of my biggest victories. Although the one I'm the most proud of accomplishing is when I finished in the podium here in Mexico City at the Mexico City Grand Prix in 2003. That was incredible because to finish in the podium in front of my home crowd, the celebration was amazing. The people were just going crazy. So even though I didn't win, it's probably my best memory.
I see what you mean. So, how'd you get into Champ Car and Indy car racing?
Well, it all started with Adrian Fernandez, who basically opened the doors for the Mexican drivers in the US. He went to Indy Lights first, then IndyCar, and that made IndyCar very popular in Mexico. So, given the fact that it was popular and it was easier to get sponsors, I pursued my career towards the US rather than Europe. And I got hired by Herdes Competition Team, which was a big sponsor in Mexico for all kinds of motor racing. And they already had Michel Jourdain in IndyCar from 1996. And after that, they promoted my career after I won the championship with them in Mexico in Formula 3. They sent me to race Indy Lights, and after some good successes and some good years, they gave me the opportunity to race in 2002 for them.
That's really cool. How long were you in Champ Car for?
I was for 6 years, from 2002 to 2008.
Hmm. Did you ever race in Denver at the Grand Prix there?
I sure did. I sure did. I finished second there once, I believe, and I think another time in the podium. It was a lot of fun. It was a very difficult street course, and a lot of people, very, very great excitement from the fans, and I enjoyed it very much.
Good to hear. Wasn't it sponsored by Centrix Financial at the time?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was way back in the day.
Mhm.
Did you ever meet Paul Newman or other IndyCar team owners that were famous?
You bet. Yeah, I was actually good friends with Paul Newman. He was a very nice man, always in a good mood, always something kind to say about myself or somebody else. And I have a very good story with Paul Newman and Mario Andretti. We did a promotional thing for a watch company in New York City, where Mario Andretti and myself would drive two Indy cars from the Plaza Hotel through Fifth Avenue, with traffic and everything. And Paul Newman would be seated in the back of Mario Andretti's Indy car, because he was the one that has two seats. And it was a huge storm in New York, almost like a hurricane. And in the middle of all the storm and the rain and whatever, we drove the two cars through Fifth Avenue and got to the jewelry store. And it was incredible. I have very good memories of that with Paul Newman. And of course, Mario Andretti, one of my biggest heroes.
Yeah, and you share the name with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever meet Joanne Woodward, Paul Newman's wife, as well? Or
I think I only met her once, briefly.
what was that like?
She was very nice too. And we had a small talk, like just Paul just introduced me to her, and that was about it.
Okay. What was your first race you won, and how did it feel to win it?
My first race I won was incredible. It was about my third or fourth go-kart race, and I got the pole position, and I said, wow, nobody's taking me out of this place anymore. And I won the race, and by that winning that race, I also won the national championship. So that was amazing.